I'll let the room fill up a little bit here. What's up, Prepper 911? Miss Sharon. Just bear with me. I'm gonna just playing around here on the technical side of things until the room fills up a little bit. So we are 5x5, correct? Thank you, Miss Sharon. Coffee First and Speak, how you doing? (10-4), 5x5. All right, folks, kick back, pour yourselves a cup of coffee, smoke them if you got them. Because we're going to jump into it. Got all kinds of stuff going on. Got the background music. If it's too loud, let me know. I'm just in a mood to listen to some tunes. But if it's drowning me out, and if it's too much, let me know. I will tell Miss Alexa to turn it down. And I'm looking to the side over here because I got a laptop and I'm checking out the comments. So that's why you see me look off to the side. But I actually got the device right here in front of me. This is what I'm streaming on. Casey Littlewell, thank you for joining. Lots of stuff going on. Lots of stuff I want to jump into tonight. See if this video makes it. We'll see how far it makes it after I post it on, this wonderful platform that we utilize here. Because they love free speech, right? So check this out, everybody. Found this in a supermarket the other day. I was cashing out, and it was next to, it was in the cash out lane with the register. It caught my eye, so I picked up a copy. It's a fairly new magazine, and I guess that they only got 17 issues out. So I checked it out, read the whole thing, and yeah, tons of useful information in there. So I think I'm gonna subscribe to it. It's got some tips on, wilderness survival, bug out planning, gets into gears and gadgets, home defense, self-defense. So, not promoting it or anything. I ain't no way affiliated with these people. I just thought it was pretty cool to see that, the prepper community is growing out there, So who we got in the house? Miss Sharon, Prepper 911, Coffee First and Speak, Casey Littlewell. Awesome live stream earlier. Huckleberry. Sandy, hello. So, we got the bank shit in the bed. We got UFOs up in the sky, according to the Pentagon. We're on the brink of World War III. President Trump's probably getting arrested. in the next couple days. Welcome to the SHTF, everybody. I know what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be breaking out the popcorn, kicking back, saying, I told you so. All right. Now I am set. Got the coffee, got the tobacco. Yeah. Live chat. There we go. All right. All right. So let's hop into it, guys. Let's talk about we'll start off with the banking crisis that's going on. I got some notes here on it. Some bullet points that I'll bring up, and you go ahead and leave your 2 cents in the comments. Talk amongst yourselves. And we'll get it going. So yeah, I mean, from the looks of things, guys, we're heading towards a financial Armageddon, you know, and the likes of what this world has not seen, you know, at least in my lifetime. I do remember 2008, the housing crisis and the economic crisis back then. Really didn't impact me too much. I'm thankful that I work in the type of profession that I do where my job wasn't affected or my income, you know, thank God, you know. But when it comes down to the banking sector, guys, what's basically happening is they're currently sitting on unrealized losses of over $500 billion. $500 billion. I think it was like 656, some huge number like that. I mean, $500 billion is a lot of money. You know, and a lot of people just were, you know, normal people like you and I were just caught off guard on it, you know, left scratching our heads, wondering what the reason for these bank failures, you know, and it's basically, it comes down to this, guys. They lost too much on their investments, okay, and it caused them to provide cash to the depositors when they demanded it. All right, that's what it came down to. Backwoods, what's up, my man? Backwoods, I'm still waiting on that video, man, that you and I talked about over the phone 2 weeks ago. All right, where is it, brother? I'm looking forward to it, man. You still working on it? Is that what it is? Just busting balls, brother. I am looking forward to it. I know you got a lot of stuff going on. So whenever you're ready. No rush. So back to the banks, you know, again, you know, they lost too much on their investments. That's what it comes down to. And these failures happen because banks don't just keep your money in the bank vaults, right? For instance, when you walk into a bank and you deposit money, or deposit funds electronically, which a lot of people do nowadays, right? The bank invests that money, okay? And basically what happened was banks bought up loads of bonds and treasuries during times of low interest rates, okay? And those bonds and treasuries are pretty much deeply underwater now, all right? So that's what's screwing up the whole banking system, you know? They're deeply underwater because these interest rates are climbing now, you know? I had to really make sense of the whole thing. But like I said, I did a lot of digging, read a bunch of articles on it, and just wrote down some bullet points that made sense to me, this guy, so I can in turn have it make sense to you people. So yeah, again, those bonds and treasuries, they're deeply underwater because the Federal Reserve continues to hike interest rates in an attempt to quell the skyrocketing inflation that we're all experiencing right now, right? But it's kind of like we're stuck between a rock and a hard place because we got this skyrocketing inflation and an attempt to what? Save the dollar, But if they keep doing that, if the Fed keeps doing this, the banking system, as we know it, will collapse. Okay, it will fail, and then what, guys? It leads to a total economic collapse. All right, so that's what happens if the Fed continues to increase the interest rates like they're doing. Right. However, on the flip side of it, if the Fed decides to start dropping the interest rates in order to save the banks, what happens then? Well, you're paying like $100 for a gallon of friggin' milk, and that's the effect of hyperinflation kicking in. So what's the solution? You can't keep increasing the interest rates. However, you can't decrease them. So this is the conundrum where we're at right now, folks. And it's getting fucking uglier day by day. And before I go any further, I use no filter on my channel. I tell it like it is. I am brutally honest. I speak my mind. If I have the opportunity to be invited on other live streams and other people's channels, obviously I will play by their rules out of respect for them. But this is my stream right now. This is my channel. So take it as you may. I like loud music. I love coffee. I like chewing tobacco, and I like cussing. Eliminate the federal bank. Yes, sir. I agree with you 100%. Nothing good came of the creation of the federal bank. Yeah, there appears to be no solution, hence why a crash and an economic collapse is pretty much inevitable. All right, so I see you backwards. All right, it's inevitable, guys. All right, so what do we do as preppers? We prep. That's pretty much all we can do. All right, and we can tell all the rest of the sorry sons of bitches out there that aren't awake to the fact, hey, I told you so. All right, so don't come knocking on my motherfucking door. All right, because it ain't happening. All right, I mean, too bad, so sad. Myself, along with the rest of you people, have tried to get people on board to what is coming, okay? And it's pretty much here, all right? Hence, this is the calm before the storm, all right? This is the calm before the storm, folks. Kid Coleman, hello. So what happens if there's a total economic collapse? All right, what happens when the dust settles? Okay. What do you foresee happening once this all kicks in? And another question you need to ask yourself, all right? Conspiracy tinfoil hat time, fellas and ladies. Was this a pre-planned thing? Print more money. That's what they seem to think, yeah. Again, printing more money it turns the dollar into fucking toilet paper, True story. But again, back to it. What's the solution? What happens when there is finally a collapse, And is it pre-planned? Is this something that the government pretty much planned out? And for what reason did they plan it out? All right? What's that big idea that's been kicked around? All right, I'm challenging you guys. What's that big idea that has been kicked around for a little while now that some governments already around the world are already implementing? Come on, I want to see it in the comments. What's this? What could this be an opportunity for? FedCoin. CBDC. Excuse me. The digital dollar, right? Central bank digital dollar, folks. That's pretty much, this is an opportune time for it, right? This would be the government solution to step in and say, hey, you know what? The way of things right now ain't working. It might be a good idea to introduce the CBDC. Right? Opportune time, in my opinion. This would be a good way to get it into America, guys. And a banking crash would unfortunately force most people to get on board with that, and that's sad. That's sad. You know, I like. So it's a crash. Casey Littlewell, yes, ma'am. You nailed it. Ooh, I lost my laptop comments. Let's see if I can get this back up on here. Hang on, folks. Why did it go away? I can't see my comments. I can see them on my device here, but they go away too quick. I want to be able to read through all the comments and respond to you guys. I'll get it going. Yeah, guys, listen, the CBDC, my opinion, that's the end game for America as we know it. It's pretty much going to be the end all be all to whatever freedoms that we have left, you know. So yeah, this laptop's garbage. Amanda, if you're in here, this laptop's garbage. Oh, shit. See if I can get this back here. Oh, well, I'll just... Hey, I did turn off the screensaver. I had it up and running for a minute. Everything was fine, and as soon as I came on, this shit went off. Listen, back to topic, guys. Yeah, the CBDC it's going to be the end game for America. It's going to give the government the ultimate power and control to see every single transaction made by every single person. And then you get into the social credit score, and basically they can freeze your accounts if, you know, you make videos like the Mad Outdoorsman does, you know. I'd be fucked. I'd be up Shit's Creek without a paddle. They'd take one look at my content, they'd be like, nah, man, we're going to cut that dude off. You know, so I'll be scratching my ass for money. You know, and this is what the CBDC is. This is what it's all about, in my opinion. You know? Oh, in the background, so it's Blues Saraceno. It's basically outlaw country rock. That's pretty much the genre of music that I like listening to. So it's a bunch of mixed artists, all right, that I listen to. But it's Blues Saraceno Radio. All right, check it out. Love it. So, folks, anyway, that's pretty much all I got on the whole banking thing and what I think will be the solution and the end result of that. I'd love to get into more on this topic alone. But hell, I'm probably already getting flagged on this video. Cigar Prepper, how you doing? Good to see you. So moving forward, guys, this coming Tuesday, we all see the news coming out on that. What do you think's gonna happen? You know, we got this Donald Trump getting arrested thing on Tuesday over this bullshit where he paid hush money to, Stormy Daniels? All right, so what? The dude went beast mode like 20 years ago and decided to tap that. I mean, to each their own, all right, on that, but this is what it's coming down to. We're looking at political persecution of an opponent that's running for president. That's what it comes down to, guys. And if anybody wants to tell you anything different, then you can tell them to kiss your ass, because that's pretty much what it comes down to. All right. These fucking liberals, they know that they can't beat Donald Trump without the big C word, you know, CHEA, how do you spell it, right? Something like that. ING something, right? So they're pretty much pulling out all the stops, grasping at straws to take this guy down, all right? And the globalists, they hate 45. They hate this guy with a passion because he is anti-establishment, okay? And he can see the writing on the wall. He knows the deal. He knows that pretty much what the agenda is. And this has been an ongoing fight for past 6 or 7 years. They've been trying to take this dude down. It is a misdemeanor backwards, you know, and they're trying to up it to a felony, which is complete and utter fucking nonsense, dude. All right, I mean, I was reading something about this DA, what's his name, Bragg, something like that. That he drops like 52% of the misdemeanor cases that come in through his office. You know, basically he's giving criminals a free pass. You know, and don't get me started on that, because listen, I work in this profession. I work inside of a prison, and I see these fucking mutts coming in and out, in and out. That place is like a revolving door, you know? You got child molesters coming to prison and doing only like short bids, like a year or less, you know? They get let out on this fucking good time, and they're right back 6 months later, you know? And the fucking game is rigged. You know, the justice system is broken. You know, but I digress. You know, 45 obviously has a big target on his back, and they're gonna do whatever it takes to take this guy down. And you've got talks of, you know, I was on Twitter and I saw like fucking people chirping up saying, you know, there's gonna be this Civil War 2.0, and, you know, there's calls to take to the streets and, you know, shut shit down and, you know, prevent trucks from coming in and delivering goods and all that fun stuff. And then you got other people coming in, chirping in, saying, you know what, don't play that card. You know, don't play that card, because that's exactly what the liberals want. That's what the left wants. They want us to go in and cause another something that happened on a 6th of 1 month that a couple, 2-3 years ago. Picking up what I'm putting down? Yes, Cigar Prepper, yeah, absolutely. All right, so that's what the left wants. They want us to go and cause shit and have shit pop off and say, hey, see, I told you so, guys, I told you so. You know, MAGA bad, you know, they're extremists, right? So, I mean, if you ask me, personally, what I would do, I'm just going to sit here at home, you know, and carry on with my day, go to work, make my money, just like it's any other day of the week. You know, I'm not going to buy in to I'm not going to give in to what, the left wants out of it, okay? That's just what it is for me. And I'm not calling for violence by any means. No, exactly, Casey. Look at all the other fucking shit that's been going on with all these other people on the left side of things, yeah, I don't want to repeat what you said, but I agree with you 100% on that. It's just a double standard. It's fucking nuts, and we haven't seen anything like this in the history of our country ever, so what is going to be the tipping point here, folks? What's it gonna take? Like, how bad does it need to get for people to be like, you know what? I fucking had enough of this nonsense. Like, our country is going down the toilet. When's enough gonna be enough? Because if we just sit back and watch all this shit happen, it's gonna get worse and worse and worse if they don't get called out or held in check. So what is it? I mean, do we need a civil war? Do we need to have a revolution? Do we need to go 1776 on these motherfuckers? I don't know. It's just questions that I have. Again, I'm not calling for it, or I'm not advocating it. I am literally asking legit questions. When's it gonna stop? Setting a precedence, yeah, exactly it backwards. Because if this goes through the way that they're talking about going through, they're gonna go after anybody they want. I mean, it is. It's a scary world that we're living in, Kate Coleman, I agree. Cigar Prepper, I agree with that statement too. But we'll have targets on our backs as preppers, right or wrong, and that all falls into how to prep and that gray man mentality, right? And I get a little anxious when I go out to the stores that I go to when I pick up prepping items, and I should get into the habit of going to different places every week, and not going to the same Dollar Tree that I go to or to the same other supermarket that I shop at, because I do incorporate my prepping items into my groceries on a weekly basis, and when I do walk into the local Dollar Tree around the corner, I am buying the same shit every week, and they're gonna catch on, am I upsetting myself? Yeah, I'm probably am, so I should probably get into the habit of visiting different Dollar Trees. And I say Dollar Tree because I love going there. They got 90% of my preps comes from there. My canned goods, my dry foods such as rice and beans, my instant coffee, my flour, salt, spices, right down to first aid supplies I get from the Dollar Tree. So I should probably think about shopping at different ones, because it's going to get to that point where I could possibly upset myself, right? So, yeah, little anxiety. Yeah, I agree with that statement. So yeah, again, back to us as preppers, you have to be careful. You have to keep your head on a swivel. Use good situational awareness. And what I mean by situational awareness, that's something that I use every day, even on a job. Again, I work in a prison. My post is the prison yard, and I am out in that prison yard with close to 300 inmates. you know, and it's a mixed bag of inmates. It's murderers, it's rapists, it's gangbangers, it's diaper snipers, child molesters, whatever you want to call them. And you know, there's only 5 of us out there, you know, 5 yard officers, and I am always looking at their hands, you know, looking at their demeanors, you know, I'm keeping a distance. And, you know, I bring that outside of work, guys, you know, and I'm looking at my neighbors. You know, I'm being careful when I unload my vehicle on shopping day. I'm looking around to see who's doing what. I try to go shopping during the Monday through Friday work week when most people are at work. You know, I work second shift, so I'll get my shopping done in the mornings. And for the most part, the street's empty, you know, of cars. So I know a lot of people are at work. But again, you know, just be careful, because we will become targets when shit breaks bad. You can believe that. So with that said, guys, it's going to be pretty interesting to see what happens this coming week, you know, with 45 and what the outcome of that's going to be, what kind of backlash there could be from that, you know, especially in New York City, you know, because that's all going to go down in Manhattan, right? You know, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen around here. I do live in an urban area. And yeah, I'm constantly thinking about great bad scenarios here in an urban setting that I live in. You know, I live in a triple decker in a very congested neighborhood. For those of you that don't know what a triple decker is, it's a multi-family house, 3-family home. You know, and this whole area is stacked with them. You know, for the most part, it's low-income families. You know, and I'm the minority, you know, when it comes to race in this area. And, you know, it's neither here nor there that I'm going with that, all right? It's just, I'm just putting facts out there, all right? So let's not get fucking twisted here. I'm calling it how I see it, you know? There's shootings that happen around here. There are robberies that happen around here. Somebody just got their ass beat in the fucking street a couple weeks ago, not too far from here. Just walking down the street, and he got ganged up on, and he got his ass kicked. That was on the news. All right, so I don't live in a safe neighborhood. Okay, let's just call it how it is. I see what you're saying, Eric. But next week, no, not next week, next month, looking at here, we got the 19th of March as of right now. So, yeah, a little over from a month from now, I'm going to be going back out into the woods, going back up to camp, where I keep the other half of my prepping gear. And my plan is to take most of what I've been stocking up on in the past 6 months and bring it up there. So, at least if anything happens in the next 6 months, chances are I'll be up out in the woods and away from the city. You know? Yeah, to think about having a bug out of here, it's something that's constantly on my mind. I've devised different ways on how to do it, and what to do, and when to do it, but you know, plans are all good until you get punched in the face, right? So I'm gonna jump into chat right now and focus on what you guys are saying and what you guys are talking about, and I'll piggyback off of that. Coffee first and then speak. Yeah, keeps going. It keeps switching from top chat to live chat. Let's see mine Yeah, I've been in the prison system for 15 years, kid. And it's not like it used to be when I first started. I can tell you right now. We get more scrutiny than the inmates do. You know. It's sad. We so much as look at these inmates fucking cockeyed. You know, we gotta fill out paperwork why we did it. Why we looked at them like that. You know. Yeah, they do. Cigar, they do. You know, at this point, it's just a fucking paycheck to me. Those pride and glory days, they are far, far gone for me. That lasted about 2 minutes. It will have to go back to Kamala knee pad Harris. I like headboards Harris. I think it just goes good. Double H, headboards Harris. Oh, shit. Let me see if I can get this fucking laptop going here. Yeah, FruitTube likes to play a lot of games. Don't ask me why I call it FruitTube. Use your imaginations. Come on. Yeah, Caitlin, you know, right? Try this mouse up here. Let's see if I can get this back up on a big screen. Ooh, I might be there. Alright, wait for that to load up. Backwards. I need to find an intro for my live streams or my videos. I downloaded an app. I saw some of those apps that you sent me when you texted me. And I was checking some of those out. I like them. I did download this one app. And I was putting an intro together. I need to find out how I can incorporate my intros into my videos. I think I'll be calling you later. Sometime this week we'll have a chat about that. I know you can, brother, and I appreciate it, my man. Believe that. Alright, live. Let's see what this does. I just want to see the comments. There we go. Chat. There we go. All right. All right, brother. Yeah, I'll give you a call this week. All right, now I can see the comments. Sweet. So yeah, anyway, folks, that's just my whole 2 cents on what I think is going to happen with the banks. And it's probably, in my opinion, a pre-planned thing. Excuse me. And, you know, this whole thing with 45, that's in the news. And yeah, like I said, it's the calm before the storm. What else is going on out there? We have UFOs up in the sky, right? According to the Pentagon, there's some mothership up there. I mean, what the fuck is going on? Like, is this real life right now? I mean, are we really? Is this really happening? We got UFOs. We got an ex-president that's getting ready to take the perp walk. We got the economy that's pretty much full-blown collapse mode. We got World War III around the corner. It's incredible. It really is. It's incredible when you really stop and you think about what is going on in this world right now. And I would say like 85% of the U.S. population, they're asleep at the wheel. They're arguing over which bathroom to use. They're offending each other by the use or non-use of pronouns. And in the meantime, we got fucking people that want to kill us on the other side of the world. We got a president that probably, he probably shit his pants 25 minutes ago and didn't, and forgot about it already. It is the Twilight Zone, kid. It really is. Miss Sharon, yep, it's a horror film. It's incredible what is happening. And, I've got 2 adult kids. And I'm just going to say it, and I hope for when she's watching right now, my daughter, I'm not going to OPSEC her, but I'm going to be a grandfather soon, so I'm scared. I'm scared of what the fucking future's going to bring. I'm not going to lie. It's a scary world that we're living in right now, and they're uncertain times. And in my 44 years on this planet, I can't remember another time of uncertainty like we are living in right now. Maybe September 11th, 01 would be another instance that I could think of. But, and that was scary. Speaking of, you know what, guys? You know what would be absolutely amazing? Does everybody remember what happened on September 12th, 2001? Let's get into that for a second. What happened to this country on September 12th, 2001? The day after? We all came together, right? Didn't matter if we were left, if we were right, race, ethnicity, all that shit was thrown out the door. We all came together. What happened to my music? Oh, there it is. Wouldn't that be great if, let's just say 45 does go down, wouldn't that be great if we all just came together and said, fuck this, we're taking it back? We're not going to let tyranny rule our lives. I'm just putting it out there, Is that something that you think we'll see ever again? Or do you think we're too far gone? Let me hear it. Unity won't work. Is that what you're saying, Miss Sharon? Coming together like we did on September 12th, 01? It's lost in 911. Yeah, there's a lot of shit about that. Someone needs to give the ice cream man a stone cold stunner. Yeah, absolutely, Sam. He needs more than that. He walks around like he's been in a stone cold stunner. Too many have turned against him. 45, I'm assuming, right, Miss Sharon? Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna hop on that for a second, Miss Sharon. And I'm just gonna put it out there, and You know, this is just how I feel. Honestly, folks, I was on the fence with 45 running again. You know, because of not because of his policies, all right, because the way he ran this country and his policies, I was 100% on board with. All right. What caused me to be on the fence was all the fucking bullshit that surrounded him. You know what I'm saying? All the hate and the nonsense and the fact that they weren't just going to leave this guy alone and let him get the job done, you know, because of the agenda that's out there. So honestly, I was on the fence and I was looking at DeSantis. You know, as of right now I was. But you want to know what? Guess what? When that news came out that they were going to fucking handcuff this man and perp walk him on these bullshit charges, I 100% flipped it. And I said, you know what? I am voting for this guy now. All right? He's getting my vote all the way to 2024. And that's just how I feel now. All right? So, if anything, that made me, and I think a lot of other people out there, I'm not speaking for everybody else, but in my opinion and what I'm seeing on like Twitter and stuff, it's making a lot of people that were on the fence say, yeah, fuck that, I'm all in now, I'm voting for 45 now. So, I mean, whatever this mission is from the left, whatever they're trying to accomplish, I can't get into the heads of a leftist because, I mean, I am kind of mad and insane, but I am not on that level of mad and insane. I think it's going to backfire. You know, that's just my opinion. I'm all in now. He's got my vote now. I am no longer on a fence, and I thank that big announcement that they made on the news the other day, because I was like, well, what do I do? You know, I'm really tired of the fucking drama and the bullshit that surrounds this man. Now that's all out the fucking window. All right, I'm behind him 100. Cigar, yeah, they are. They are scared of him, and that's why this is happening. You know, because he is anti-globalist. He's not in bed with these people. You know, that's what it comes down to. That is the end all be all. He is anti-globalist. He is anti-establishment. So this is why they've been trying to take this man down for years. I'm scared of AI, artificial intelligence. Yeah, I mean, all I gotta do is watch the Terminator movie. That scares the shit out of me too. I feel you backwards. Yep, 100%. He's got my vote. There ain't no two ways about it now, fellas and ladies. System of a Down. I don't think this is System of a Down. I gotta listen to it. I haven't listened to System of a Down in a minute. I don't want to say I grew up listening to him, but I was a young man when I first started listening to System of a Down, in my early 20s. I'm scared of what it will do to the children's minds. I mean, if I had school-age kids right now, I would be scared to send them off to school every day because of what they're doing to kids. You know, the indoctrination. Teaching them to hate the Constitution and all that shit. It's bananas. It's fucking banana sandwich, folks. I don't think this is System of a Down, Lady Smith. Eric, who do you think's the secret creators of Bitcoin? Homeschooled? Yeah, I mean, if you've got time. I would agree, that would be the way to go at this point. Backwards, I did see that. And that's fucking nuts, dude. I did see that. Yeah, Lady Smith, it wasn't. Casey Little, thank you for joining me. We'll get up next Monday morning. I'm looking forward to the live stream with you. And I'll email you during the week and send you some thumbnail art, and maybe we can talk about what we're gonna discuss on the live stream. Thank you. You have a good night, Casey. Sorry, Fruit Tube filtered out my first comment. What did you say? I didn't get it. Must have been. You must have got slapped. Text it to me, Katie. That's what that was. So cripple crypto. Fedcoin will be the only currency. Yeah, it's a possibility. Backwards. I could see that. I can't even argue that. What do we got? 55 something minutes, 52 minutes. I'll stay on for a few more minutes longer if anybody's got anything. Let's hear it. Children are already screwed. They're getting taught. They don't need to know their gender. Yeah, that's popping up everywhere. And you've got some states that are fighting back against it, and they're being labeled as bigots and homophobes. It's incredible. Like I said earlier, the fucking game is rigged. So what else is everybody up to out there as far as prepping go? Spring's right around the corner. I know that when I go back to camp, I do have a garden up there. And I think I plan on planting tomatoes. Yes, I do plant tomatoes every year. I'm going to start growing potatoes. I was looking into it, and I was looking into the different types of potatoes to grow and which potatoes have the best nutrients. And I found that white potatoes are loaded with nutrients and antioxidants. So therefore, I'm going to plant white potatoes when I go back to camp this season and get that going. I do have a raised bed on my site that I will plant some vegetables in. I think I'm going to do tomatoes, squash, and I might do some corn. Thinking about doing corn this year. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do potatoes. I think I'm going to grow them out of 5-gallon buckets. Keep them out on my deck. So that's what I'm going to be doing when I go back to camp. And other than that, I'm just gonna practice more of my bushcrafting skills up there. I have thousands of acres of forest right outside of my door. So I'll be out in the woods, playing around in the woods, constructing shelters out there, different kind of shelters. I'll just be playing around, different kinds of tarp shelters. I'll be doing some scouting for new campsites out in the woods for next year's winter camping. adventures that I do. I do have some videos up here on my channel if you guys want to check that out. I do have a couple different spots out in the forest that I have designated for my winter camping. And I do a lot of hot tent camping during the winter time. And I think one of my projects that I'm going to do this summer, guys, is I'm going to go out to some of these spots that I have pre-designated right now, and I'm going to start burying food caches out there. So, in other words, I'm going to be taking containers and burying them in the ground, and I'm just going to load them up with some obviously non-perishables, right? Some food, some ammo, and fire starting equipment, first aid supplies, and I'm just going to keep it there on those spots. And ultimately, my goal, and hopefully I never have to go that far, is that these little outposts that I call them out in the woods will be secondary bug out points. All right, so I'm going to be concentrated on that this summer. You know, prepping those areas, so when I do have to bug out, you know, I'll have supplies there already. You know. So I'm gonna look into what kind of containers I need to get that I can actually bury into the ground that will keep my food stored and safe without moisture and all that crap getting inside of it. So yeah, you know, I'll be doing a lot of that out in the woods this year. I'll be growing my garden, concentrating on my potatoes. I'll be posting videos on my progress and all that fun stuff. So what else am I going to be doing out there? Checking my cameras. You know, I got trail cameras out there, you know, so I'm going to be getting ready for next deer season. You know, there's not much scouting I can do in the summertime. You know, I try to get that in the cold months like right now. You know, but I do have some old hunting spots that I rotate in and out of every season. So yeah, I'll be doing all that stuff. Beaverines. Yep. Hell yeah. We need a town just for preppers. Yeah, I agree with that. Coffee first, then speak. Trying to organize my preps, getting out of control. That's a good problem to have, if you ask my opinion on that. I tried potatoes last year. The grubs ate them all. Oh, that sucks. Well, hopefully I don't have any big problems. I've never messed with potatoes. But again, I'm gonna try it. And like I said earlier, I'm gonna go with the white potatoes because I found that they have more nutrients than the rest. This as much as possible. Yeah, I agree with that. What's my preferred bug out weapon? I think you already know what that is. The AR. In this environment, the AR would be my preferred bug out weapon. Absolutely, hands down. Before that would be the 12 gauge, but yeah, the AR, most definitely. The town needs a park, Beaverine Park. Have a game called Chase the Beaver. Just saying. Chase the Beaver, huh? As John would say, right into the ditch already. We've taken it, right? AR-22 sidearm. Yeah, 22's accurate. Nothing wrong with the old 22. You know, so speaking of all that stuff, I love my crossbow. Alright, well, I mean, realistically, I would just use it for hunting. And I would concentrate on using that just for hunting and conserve my other ammo for threats. And when we are in a break bad scenario, I mean, I can go hunting at night, you know, and I won't have to worry about the game wardens coming after me. That's for sure. Because you know, daytime hunting's challenging. The deer know, you know, and they know when the hunters are in the woods and all that stuff. But yeah, I would definitely do my hunting at night, you know, in a break bad scenario. You know, preferably in a ghillie suit, sitting on a pail right up against, you know, a 5-gallon bucket right up against a tree. I wouldn't even have to climb a tree for night hunting. It would be like shooting fish in a barrel. Yep, I would save the AR ammo. I'd save the 12 gauge ammo. And that's another thing, speaking of the preps, you know, this is what I do. This is what the Mad Outdoorsman does. So during the winter months, guys, I stock up. I concentrate on just food, water, and first aid, like over-the-counter stuff, over-the-counter medicines. That's my main focus from, I would say, November through the end of April. And then I change it up and I go to ammo and other stuff like bleach, because you can use bleach for a lot of things, right? You can use bleach for sanitizing water, right? So I change it up. I go from food from one part of the year to ammo the other part of the year. That's just my strategy. I mean, not everybody uses that strategy, but that's what I go with. Everyone needs to know how to skin wild animals. 100%. 100% backwards. You know, and there's a lot of good videos on FruitTube here that will teach you how to, that'll show you in a pretty layman's terms sort of way. You know, for instance, people that are new to prepping or hunting, that want to get into hunting, it will show you how to skin a deer. It will show you how to skin a squirrel. Sorry, John Davis, if you're watching, but I mean, you know, when you're hungry, right? John Davis doesn't like squirrels, from what I understand. So yeah, agreed. Yeah, you need to know how to field dress and to process wild game for consumption. Get bleach tablets so you can have a bunch instead of gallon jugs. Yeah, that works too, Huckleberry. Absolutely. Save space. Hello, Teresa. I can't watch a video of animals getting skinned. I'm not going to survive. I need my meat packaged and ready to cook. That's all right. You know what, Clark? If you first then speak, you can become part of our mag. We'll take care of the skinning part and all that fun stuff. But you got to kick in too. I'm just checking out the comments, folks. All right, I'm at the point now. I'm just a part of the chat here, looking in. I'm bartering my husband's sharpening skills. LOL, I can cook. Fine by me. I need to learn how to smoke meat. Yeah, that makes two of us, Cigar. I've never tried it. I wouldn't know the first thing about it, but I'm sure there's somebody in here that knows how. And if anybody's got channels in here, go ahead and post your channel. I don't think I have any mods or anything like that. I'm kind of new to this live stream game. I don't know if and when I'll ever get wrenches, how that works. But yeah, if you've got If you got a YouTube channel and you want to promote it, go for it. I have no problem with that. I actually think my sister can smoke meat, actually. I'll have to call her and ask her. I need to assign someone to be a mod. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I mean, I'm not worried about it right now. This is a good group I got in here right now, and yeah, I know most of you's from the other creators out there. I know I've seen everybody on here. I've seen all you guys in other chats. So we got a good group tonight. All right, folks, I've gone over, I'm at 67 minutes here. I think I'm gonna pull the plug on your stream. Press the 3 dots next to the person's name. It'll give you option to make a mod. Perfect, backwards, awesome. All right, I'll do that. I'll do that as I make more of these live streams. I actually like these more than just sitting there and making a regular video and talking to myself. You know, I like to participate, you know, real time here. So this is awesome. But yeah, anyway, folks, I'm gonna call it a night. Get cleaned up. You know, my girlfriend's getting ready to come home from work, so I want to clean the apartment up a little bit so she doesn't walk into a shit show. And that's that. All right, I'll see you folks on the other live streams and other videos and all that. I think Prepper Nation will be on tomorrow morning probably, so I'll probably see a lot of you folks on there. All right, but it's good to see you. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you being here. Men Outdoorsman, thanks for watching.